Okay, welcome back to Wyverns and Weirdos.
Sorry, I was just ad-libbing in your intro music that you would have just heard.
Yeah. It'll come in as, you'll come in as the music's fading out.
Amazing.
So, when last we left off, our heroes, as they have, I guess, newly been minted, solved the case of the disappearance of a local noble in Fallbarrow and aided the city guard in stopping
We performed a citizen's arrest.
With a rug.
Yes. The very rug that only earlier that morning had tried to kill them.
It's a
All
lot
three of
less
us.
threatening.
Yeah.
It is now, after being destroyed and then repaired through a mending spell, it is now a normal mundane rug. So, where our last events happened, it was the 12th of Simmerud. You guys have about 3 days until the festivities of Simphos's feast day here on the 15th of Simmerud. If you would like to do anything there, or have you?
Newman almost died, so he's going to drink a lot of wine.
Okay. So let's say for the purposes of this,
He's smart, so he'll take a day to recover.
Yeah.
So 2 days.
So let's go. We'll say about 2 gold probably give you enough.
Anya will join him and try to drink him under the table. Can we roll to see who
I should
got
probably
knocked out
all
first?
right. But also,
Drinking
Main
contest.
You have a higher constitution, so I'm going to be fucked.
Just
But
roll a
still.
20.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want us to roll?
first I'll get rid of my 2 gold.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
And
say
2 gold for me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you've probably already a few drinks in before you're having to start rolling saves for it, because you're not gonna be that much of a lightweight. Maybe if you had a negative to Constitution, I might make you roll early, but none of you do.
But
Okay, so by about the 3rd, 4th drink, you're probably at the point where you're needing to start rolling Constitution saves.
are we doing this?
5th.
Roll.
I rolled a 3.
13.
All right. So, Neumann, you start to feel like these drinks really hitting you.
Still doesn't hit as hard as that fucking rug did.
You feel almost as if you might collapse on the table, and as you're having this thought, you see out of the corner of your eye, Anya do just that.
But what was the rug laid out there to soften the fall is the question here.
See, I still feel like how I was transporting before, I imagine, was sort of like a rolled up and over the shoulders sort of
yes,
thing.
this
Like
is-
you see those hikers with really
There
big
for any
backpacks.
moment,
So
yeah.
it's a travel pillow for you.
So if I fell on my back, it would
True.
somewhat cushion me.
They meant to
But you're not the
soften
one
Anya's
falling
fall.
here.
Depends
Not
what
your
direction
question.
falls on you. Oh,
That's
Does she?
the
That'd
voice
be
of
really cute.
guest
Okay.
that we have,
People's
which we might use this as an opportunity to bring
could
you in.
come in
So
now.
you see, as this is going on, just as you're collapsing, you catch a glimpse of a red-skinned woman, kind of bald head except for hair that appears like flame. And it reminds you of something you saw in passing on probably one of the most formative days of your life at this point.
Forget about that. Forget about.
We'll jump into that in a moment, but beyond what I've just said, would you like to introduce your character, Johanna?
Yes. So Rook has been sitting in the tavern
She's looking not exactly beaten up, but she's been in a bit of a scuffle. Her clothes are a little singed. She's got a little bit of blood on her, and she's holding a rather interesting sack over her shoulder that's got a little head-shaped thing in it. A little bit bloody. But she's just kicking back and relaxing. Just kind of, recovering from whatever she's been doing. And she's going to notice the little drinking commotion that's been going on. And she's going to kind of try to do a nice smooth slide in and catch Anya as she falls.
Oh.
Alright, roll me a dexterity check.
Absolutely, I'm gonna.
My character's unconscious, but she's a big old lesbian, so she's loving it.
Nice.
The tragedy that she's
That was
unconscious.
22.
22. So yeah, you
The
manage.
smoothest.
So you
It's
manage
smooth as
as it,
hell.
like to notice this through the assistance of Hafren, who can kind of see this enough
Yeah.
to see this figure, and that is enough to you notice what you recognize as a fire ganassi because of an event in your past. Now we will jump into what you are currently flashing back to now that you have passed out.
I'm trying to remember what I'm flashing back to.
You have a flashback to a city in chaos, undead running everywhere.
Yeah. That's what I thought it would be. Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Undead running everywhere. You see clearly, perfect vision, running past you, a furry giant of a man, blue skin, brown hair, blue and white robes, holding a staff and a sword, running beside a red-skinned woman, flaming hair with yellow tunic, green cloak, blue sash on her, holding what seems to be a stick about this long and just extending it out as she runs towards the tower at the center of the city.
That's my girl.
You remember seeing one of the last things that you fixate on, which is your friend, arrow through their heart, dying in your arms. And that's where we return to the cabin.
The cheerful little flashback there.
I was hoping the last thing you saw was my previous character, Jarl, running with another Jarl.
Yeah. So
There is that. There is like two as part of that crowd going past. There's 8 of them, and like a dwarven woman riding a tiger.
All of these people look really cool, and then there's just two short people.
Two gnomes with
the
like
ugliest
a shock.
gnomes you've ever seen.
Very ugly, short gnomes. Shock of orange hair. One of them seems a little bit damper than the other for no apparent reason.
Oh, I'm concerned. I'm both curious and afraid about these previous characters that you guys have played.
So, just for a little bit of context for all of you playing at home, so the red-haired woman that Anya saw in her flashback was my previous character, Chira, who was a fire ganassi, and she's real badass and great. And that's why I was so excited. And then you would have, if you're tuning into like the video stream, you would have seen my face just drop as soon as I realized, oh shit, he's Rev Final.
That was
Oh,
Bryn. Yeah.
excellent. Fun times. Fun times for everyone here.
Yeah, Anya's real glad she's unconscious.
Alright, so I'm holding Anya.
Yeah.
You two look like you've been having quite the evening.
What? Your hair.
My hair, what's wrong with it?
Water.
Oh,
We need water.
No. Put that away.
I don't even know what, I don't. Oh yeah, he has his water sack.
Oopsie.
Oh no, I have water. Which I guess he.
Are you comparing to?
Yeah. All right. Let's say he's getting ready.
Oh,
He's
no.
like he's looking for his wine, scrambling it. What was your character saying as he's saying all this?
Put that away. This is normal. This is
I'm from far away. This doesn't look normal
So-
to me at all.
Roll me a history check.
Oh no. My.
Oh no.
There it is. I'm that one, so it probably doesn't matter.
you do not know what they are.
That was literally the one thing that would have failed for you.
So that is a grand total of 3.
Yeah.
No.
Like this was an easy check for you.
You are very drunk.
You
to be
still
fair,
failed
so
because
it would.
Didn't
yeah.
get a 5.
Yeah.
Alright.
I just sigh. I know what's gonna happen. I'm like, this is typical for Maddie.
Okay, no. You say it's normal. He believes you,
Yeah.
and he doesn't think it's normal. Like
He's just kind of like,
he believes it's
"Oh."
okay, but this is not normal. Like he's just like looking at you like. Okay.
Like the way it's flickering, it does weirdly seem to hold the shape of like almost like an undercut type thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nice.
But
But you're also like 5 drinks deep at this point.
Yeah. Name's Neumann, and that's Anya.
Anya, eh?
She's my friend.
I can see you two are having quite the evening.
You wanna join us?
Sure. I could.
Do you have a glass by any chance? Or no, Neumann just hands you the wine bottle he was going to pour on you.
Thank you very much. It's,
Here's to good drinking.
I don't know how many more you can handle, sir, but
I'm assuming I spent 2 gold on wine. I'm assuming I have more than 1 wine bottle.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that as a challenge.
yes.
I'll show you. Watch this.
Question, Anya, is your pan flute worn external?
Is
Your pan flute?
I'm happy with that.
Would it be somewhere you could easily grasp?
yeah, she usually kicks it like at her hip, like it'd be something that's tied to her belt.
Yeah. Okay. So you do notice that Anya's hand goes to hold onto her hand flute by her side.
Interesting.
Being very mean to just me, Darby, because they don't know what this
Yeah, I
Okay.
was like, am I meant to know what to do here? By the way, Neumann rolled a 19.
Oh.
He drank another wine. That's his
He
6th.
feels better than before.
Yeah,
Alright.
if it was a nat 20, like, it would have been impossible to get more sober.
Somehow
You don't have
Yeah.
proficiency in drinking.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that something you can get?
yeah.
Oh.
No.
It takes a long time and a lot of money, but in my world, yes.
All right.
I guess you don't need to roll because
So yeah, you're reasonably fine. Yeah, you're probably only a couple in at this
Yeah,
point.
okay.
So
Yeah.
All right, well,
Good evening.
Newman's gonna like come up to you and go.
okay.
Does that do
Are you
anything?
okay? So Newman goes up and pokes Anya's forehead and sort of
So
goes.
drunk, he can't even remember her name.
He
I'm
goes,
probably
"Are you
like
okay?"
propping her up to make her sit.
Yeah, yeah.
not
We should
gonna
probably
drop
sit her
I
down.
might allow. Yeah, I'll allow another Constitution save to see.
In the meantime, Haffren's kind of just pecking at her hair. So a crow just sort of flitters down into her hair, which is quite burnt nesty already. And it's just sort of pecking at it. Do you respond in any way? Do you respond in any way?
I mean, like, he had like he's interested. but he's more interested in the wine right now.
That is
Sissy, you're okay. He's cool with the bird now.
Like,
I guess you could
Is this
say
a-
Anya is blind drunk.
Oh, you can't say that.
Oh, that's a touchy one.
oh dear. Is this bird here a friend of hers?
Yeah.
Do you need me to
he's-
chew it out?
No, don't. It's fine.
What was the result?
16.
16. Yeah, okay, that's enough to kind of come around. You kind of sleepy and little bit of
What is
little bit of pain in the head, but
what is going on?
Do not worry. There is a person who saved you from falling. The hair's on fire, but it's normal. Apparently.
You are you
doing alright?
Janice?
Yeah, that's right.
Janice.
It's a genasi.
I have
Yeah.
my head. I've encountered your kind before.
Oh, really? There aren't too many of us.
It was not very good.
Well, anyway, how you feeling there?
I need more wine.
You've
Constitution.
you, please pass that again.
17 is fine.
You've
And the gang dies of alcohol poisoning.
You've left a bit of a trail from where you were, by the way. I'm not sure if that's wine or something else on the floor.
Oh no! Oh, the blood. Oh, sorry about that. Oh yeah, you see this here? I hold up a bloody sack. Sorry about it. It's not anyone. It's not like an innocent
I
person.
feel like it probably is
Not an innocent person.
No, I'm a mercenary. It's a bandit.
Oh, so is this one of the things that it's normal for everyone but me again?
It's normal for mercenaries. Well, it's more of a me thing. Sorry, I always like going out for a drink after a job, and sometimes you just gotta look after yourself. I can't be bothered putting this away before I have my me time.
Excuse me for making assumptions, but you are a barbarian? Yeah?
Yeah. Do I have that look to me?
No. I have traveled with the barbarian, and they like to keep heads.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty barbaric thing to do.
There's also probably the massive hint of like, despite not wearing armor, there is a massive axe.
Yeah, I've got a really big axe.
Does your
there
friend
aren't-
want a drink?
There aren't many. There aren't many fighting styles that. There aren't too many more refined or more finely trained fighters who don't wear armor. Most of them wear armor.
I once saw a barbarian wizard riding it.
Oh, whereabouts was that?
It
Sounds like the tale?
does not matter. But it happened. I assure you.
Roll
believe
me a history check.
Me?
Yeah.
Also, do you mean sea as in the sea or your bird?
Oh,
14.
You said you saw.
I saw.
Something scratches your mind about like. There was like a relatively recent history thing about some sort of spellcaster barbarian who like a dwarvish woman who regularly like rode a tiger into battle and or even if she wasn't like was rarely seen without this tiger.
Yeah.
There were rumors that she had some sort of connection to the dwarvish royal family, but beyond that, there's not much.
Keeping up with the dwarf dashing.
Yeah. Watch a lot of dwarf TV. So you look like the well-traveled type. Bunch of adventurers.
Yes.
I've done at least 3 travels.
I have been everywhere, man.
I could say the same for myself.
Where's the other one? We have one more. Birdie!
Bertie!
As if on cue, Bertie straight into the tavern with Tanner pursuit.
Bertie!
He's like counting some coins. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, you guys.
Roll me a performance check at disadvantage.
Okay.
For counting coins?
Just
or for
to
hearing?
account for like a half day of business.
That was a 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
Do you have proficiency in performance?
Oh, I probably should. No, I don't.
No, you do not. Okay. No one did much business this
Yeah, to
afternoon.
be fair,
after,
the market was pretty decimated.
Yeah.
We were nearly killed
You-
by a rogue.
You managed to sell like 1 potion to,
Yeah.
to someone who kind of got a couple of splinters scratching up their arm, hoping that it would do something.
For someone
And
who was
paid-
really rich and just
They
took
paid in they paid in silver though, so that's why you've got so many coins that you're counting for the day's
Yeah.
cake.
Yeah, he's just counting through all the
So yeah, you've got 30 silver pieces.
So he doesn't look very pleased, but the second that you call him out, it's like, oh yeah, big smile, great.
Although,
It's you guys.
Ultimately, because of the payment that you got for helping the guard, you have had a nice little payday.
He does
today.
have quite a lot
Just-
of money. I'm actually keeping a ledger.
Just not
for
from
him.
your business.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Oh.
Just add that to my earnings.
We've made a new friend.
She has a
Oh.
She has 2 heads.
Well,
One is her own and it's on fire.
It takes all types. Who am I to judge? Yeah. Hello, welcome. I'm Bertie.
Nice
Who
to
might
meet you.
be?
I'm Rook Gasara.
Rook Gasara. Well, nice to meet you, Rook.
Did she say her name before? Or was I unconscious?
You were very unconscious.
You two seem very inebriated, I must say.
What is
We together we have 4 knees.
knee braid.
Oh boy.
No, Newman's not that dumb. I didn't mean that in a bad way, by the way. I'm not saying your character's that
I am
dumb.
just very drunk, and you, Kitty, are a bad kitty.
He takes his hat and puts it to his chest, and his eyes go.
Oh.
I know this isn't actually a cute face.
You cannot fool me, nasty cat.
I think I'll go over to Bertie and be like, are you friends with these folks?
Well, I guess you could say we're acquaintances. We've
We're
been
just
on a
re-
few.
We're best friends.
We're just really friendly.
Yeah, they're very friendly people.
Bertie nearly got killed by a rogue, and so did we. We have stuff in common.
Yeah, that was a great time.
Bonding experience.
Yeah, I'm more of a businessman, you see. You know, we had to take care of something that was a little bit more
We were
punchy
getting down
rather
to
than
business.
businessy. So you
I
know,
see.
it wasn't really a great time for us.
What
but-
kind of business are you involved in?
Oh well, all sorts of things. I mainly at the I buy and sell goods from people. And at the moment, I'm also actually peddling a wonderful elixir called Bertie's Elixir. It adds. Well, I was about to say it grows hair, but probably not in your case. But it is a really good fire accelerant in some cases as well. So could give you a nice boost.
That's an interesting combo.
It also tastes great. It's just good perfume. It just does a lot of great stuff.
What
So, yeah.
ingredients is it made of? Is it a magic thing?
It is magical indeed. It's my own recipe and brewed by and it's a little collaborative effort with my wonderful assistant Tanip here. And
At that point, Tanip enters the bar.
Just on cue.
Denim!
Hey, Anya.
I haven't seen you for
Neumann.
ages, Dad.
Denim, how was a business?
Not too great. No one was really keen on buying stuff after the whole fighting.
It was a networking day.
Maybe that is because it is not called turnip elixir like it should be.
Oh no, stop trying to cause like some kind of a boss worker schism here. This is a good this is a good little
Turnip, do you at least get dental benefits?
Of course, the elixir has got good toothpaste as well. Wouldn't you say, Turnip?
Noted.
What a dental benefit.
Well,
Birdie was it?
yeah, Bertie, that's my name.
So you sell all kinds of elixirs and stuff?
Yeah, I have
spells?
elixirs and just a few odds and ends and things like that. It depends on where I'm traveling to. At the moment, I've got mostly the elixir because that's what I'm selling at the market. When the market isn't in shreds, that is.
I get the sack with the head on it and I plop it on the table. Do you have any kind of like preserving spell or like freezing spell? Because this is gonna get real smelly real soon.
Anya pokes the head.
What, may I ask, is in that?
It goes
It's a bandit head. I got a job with some like noble couple of miles away.
Oh.
And they were like, you need to get rid of this bandit. But then they were like, but don't come back for like 2 months because I'm like really busy. And I tell you, clients, going freelance is terrible. What am I supposed to do with this head for that amount of time?
That is just a bad business.
Tell you what,
Bad.
tell you about it.
That
No one
is
treats
very
me right.
So all I can do is use grease on this head.
That's gonna make it so
Birdie.
much worse.
roll me an Arcana check.
Where am I?
It's 14.
14. Okay, so it's not something you're capable of, but you have heard of some priests who have a modicum of power being able to cast a spell that essentially delays the rate of decay for about a week or so. So you tend to hear it called in common parlance like gentle repose.
I actually don't have the skills to do that right now, but I have heard that some priests of certain temples do actually have a kind of magic that can kind of stave off the gross decomposition, smelly stuff for a while. I think it's called gentle repose. I myself am not actually equipped to deal with that, and I must say it's the elixir might work, but you need a lot of it, you know? But probably one of the temples might be able to help with that. I could lead you there if you like, or I'm sure there's one in there.
Yeah, thanks for the information. Are you from around here? Do you know the town well?
Oh, you know, I come here. I've been I've come here before, I presume, because I booked a spot in advance. So yeah, I've sold here before for the festival. So yeah, I kind of know my way around. I'm a traveler, you see, much like yourself, but well, all of us here, I suppose.
Darby, what happens if I roll a nat 20 in Constitution while drinking?
Yeah, we took a drink. Like, we weren't doing anything, so we just turned to each other and we were like, "Oh."
I mean, you're still quite drunk.
It has not
There's
worked.
no special effects.
You suddenly
I am
feel
like-
like you're great, but you're not really.
I'm getting better at drinking.
well, you reached rock bottom, so can only go up and back down if you do.
You're a
poorly.
smart kid. Wow, that must look really weird to any of the viewers. Jake is like here.
Oh, I kept going the wrong way.
Pretty much like just off the screen
Oh,
at the
yeah.
moment in the video version. So yeah, he's kind of just got Some random hands touching him sometimes.
I keep like. No.
Hey.
Some phantasmal hands. Pretty spooky.
Yes.
Is this our new quest? Going to see the decomposing priest?
Oh, we are traveling together now. Is that what is happening?
Well, I wouldn't want to impose. I'm just a bit of a loose end.
You
if
are not the loose end. You are perfect just the way you are.
Thanking you kindly.
Sure, we can pop out quickly if you like. I'm
Can we
not
nap
too busy.
first? I really nearly need a nap. And I nearly got killed by a plane today.
Yeah, it wasn't a great day. Yeah. Well, it's whatever you guys want to do. I'm very happy to take you to the temple.
Okay, so what time of day is it right now? Would
It
we
is-
say?
It is night.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's gonna be
mid-evening.
Do
so
you
probably
see
like
how
8.
there is no light outside?
Yeah.
That is, how you say, a nighttime. It's like that for me all the time.
I call it no light time.
Great job, guys. How many drinks did you drink?
This is my 7th.
Some
Did you?
I cannot see how many drinks I have.
Just a question. Did you guys just come straight here, pretty much?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's yeah, very very productive. You've obviously spent
We
your time
made our
wisely.
money. We do not have same profession as you. We are travelers,
Of course.
adventurers.
I wasn't implying anything.
You gotta celebrate.
Yeah, exactly. Job well done.
Well, I'm keen for a journey.
I'm keen for a sleep.
Can you guys walk? Is probably the good question here, I suppose.
Are we going?
I mean, I've rolled very well on all my checks so
You're,
far.
you're going tonight to find the priest?
Well, would you? Okay.
So that hand
I
isn't
mean-
gonna stop me rushing.
Would
bleeding
the
everywhere.
priest be available for such services at this
He's
time of the
probably
evening?
You don't know.
I'm asking Bertie.
Bertie doesn't know.
I don't know, apparently.
Can't say I've visited many temples.
To the bar lady.
All right, so you go up to Jakira.
Would we have learnt her
Shakira,
name in our
Shakira.
little
Yeah,
drinking?
yeah.
Shakira, my friend.
Hello.
My pal.
So, what can I help you with?
Pretty.
We were wondering if there was a priest nearby that could do little magical rites.
Gentle
The gentle
repose.
repose.
Magical.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be within Dooley's wheelhouse. I don't know if it's something she'll necessarily be caring if you don't. You might be able to catch her tonight to get her to make sure that she knows that she's going to be doing that one in the morning, possibly.
Where is Julie?
She's in the God house. Imaginatively named, I know.
You're funny.
Some things are kind of dull here in that regard.
You're funny. I like you.
It's a nice place. It's a great name. You've been a great help.
Well, it's I think they find it hard to name a temple to multiple gods. Because it kind of covers all the, it kind of covers all the prime pantheon. It's a bit of a small town to really have multiple temples to multiple gods, and only having one, you'd have a bit of an argument, wouldn't you?
Precisely.
The entire time, Onion's just rapt at everything she's saying. Because she's just amazed at the fact that
Copper.
she's still talking.
This copper dragonborn woman.
Onion's just like,
Just this voice.
this is incredible.
Doesn't even know what a dragonborn is. Like, how many races? Is it like the gymnastics situation?
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
Onion.
pretty sure dragonborn are pretty common.
Yeah,
I don't
dragonborn
know.
are a bit more common in Arcana.
Cool.
There was a point at me. I think you pointed at me. I'm ready to be. Okay. So you're going to ask me a question. I said it. I think we've got enough information. Let's go find this priest.
Alrighty, watch your feet,
Alright.
guys.
I cannot.
Like as we leave the tavern, I'll like call out to everyone and be like, "Oh, sorry, there's a bit of blood on the floor there. It's on the table as well.
Shakira says,
Sorry."
no problem. Clicks her fingers and you see
Magic. That's
Does-
nice.
Magnificent.
just a little.
Does that happen frequently? The whole blood thing?
Not with blood usually. No.
Neumann, you are an adventurer. We
Usually,
go to taverns and we are covered in blood.
I know,
Usually-
but also I just
usually ale, sometimes honey, and gravy, but not typically blood.
The less said about spilled materials, the better, I say. Let's go on to the
we
guardhouse.
skedaddle.
All
We
right.
skidoople.
Except for Anya,
the
who
god house.
And
So
like,
you,
do I still need a support?
Oh, yeah.
Should I roll for like what should I roll for that? To see if I can walk.
Oh no.
Tanner looks at you,
Unaided.
turns to Betty and says, "Should I grab the card? Should I grab the card?"
Well, it might be a good
No,
idea.
I can do it. I can.
Well, just be careful. It shouldn't be too far.
What have I rolled up?
I mean, you're probably fine enough to stumble your way to the god house.
No. I assist. So we do that. We do that thing that drunk people do when they can't walk. We just like they have their hands over each other's shoulders, and like 4 legs is more stable than one, even when they're very, very
You know
inoperable.
how I
Nice.
said before you were a bad kitty? I was wrong. You are the best kitty. Oh. As Anya stumbles, if anyone was looking up to the sky, they might notice that Hafren kind of like has to shake himself a little bit to be able to fly straight. Just because of that mental connection.
Okay,
He
I
also, if you can tell the emoting of a crow, he also looks a little bit pissed.
I thought I was gonna say, did he steal my wine? Did he steal something else of mine?
That's adorable.
No,
So-
that's just the bond.
So you make your way to the god house, and as it happens, you see this dwarven woman wearing like kind of a like leather apron and gloves, almost like that blacksmith would wear, but with like golden filigree and lining to it. Roll me a religion check.
Everyone?
Yeah. I might say, Neumann, you can do this one with advantage. Oh. 17?
Nat 20.
Nat
Oh,
20.
why do I know?
So what's the total?
20.
Yeah, I want to hear what everyone else got before I do mine.
14.
14?
What was yours?
17.
I got the least and I had advantage. I got 12.
12. That's
He's
enough.
pretty drunk.
So all of you
He's drunk, yeah.
recognize that this is probably a if not a priest, then definitely a clergyman of Ineth. So, hello. I'm afraid you're a little bit late for the service, but can I help you at all?
I was wondering, you know about that bandit problem you had a little while back?
Oh, up north, the ones they were dealing
Yeah. There was this
around
one.
Wild Shade.
Yep. Well, you don't have it anymore. I'll hold up there. But I've got my own little problem now, because I got to deliver this head a little far away to get back my money for that.
Wild Shade can't be more than 2 days journey. Oh,
Yeah, nobles. They got, they don't have time to look at a head and give some money. They need a couple of months before they can do that. Their schedule is so booked. So I gotta hold on to this for who knows how long. Anyway, I do not want to be holding a carcass around. Do you know a way to make this a little less smelly?
Are you... I've got a spell that will kind of slow the decay for a bit, but...
Well, that could be useful. Slow the decay, put it on some ice.
You do realize that in the city they usually have people who you contact in proxy for the nobles for this kind of thing.
This noble, you haven't met nobles. They've got all their rules. He is the secretive type. They just don't know what it's like for a working woman. They don't know what to... they're terrible. No, they only
Sounds
want it
like a
done
real
one way.
terror.
I gotta hold on to this. I gotta make sure no one steals the head for some reason.
I don't want the head. I went sullen. I don't want the head.
Good to know. Thank you.
Maybe go back, see what you can do. See what you can do. You might be surprised. And if not, I'm sure there are plenty of priests in Wild Shade who can do this thing to the head in the meantime.
The blonde lady said you would help.
Oh yeah.
Can you do that?
Possibly tomorrow if you don't have time tonight.
Well, I have the time, I just don't have the spell prepared. So, if you bring it back to me in the morning, I can get it ready for you for any travel you're doing.
Thank you very much,
Isn't
sir.
that wonderful news?
I'll try to
You're
keep it
a
safe.
good ma'am.
I am a woman.
I said ma'am.
Okay.
You're a good man. My character always misgenders for some reason.
You realize... Yeah.
Sorry, a man.
I have no beard. No dwarf would be seen. No male dwarf would be seen without a beard.
But wouldn't it be cool if the women dwarf also had
Female
beard?
dwarves have beards.
I wish I had. But I am an elf. So
I'm
I
so-
cannot grow a beard even if I want.
I'm sorry, these two are very drunk.
You know what? I might be able to do something for that.
For the beard!
And by the sounds of things, they and she rests a hand on each of your shoulders. And
Do I
casts
get a
lesser
beard?
restoration?
Oh,
And you are instant. The two of you are instantly so.
but you also have
Yes.
Oh,
You've got a little bit of
dear.
stuff.
Oh no.
Also, you're a tabaxi. You're
I know.
furry all over.
I know that.
It just grows a
being
little.
a cat with
It
a
looks
beard.
really luscious around the chin.
Yeah, you effectively do look like you've got a beard because of the shaping of it. It's just that everything else is very
It's also a beard. You're covered in beard.
Full body beard.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
You feeling alright?
I'm feeling really good.
I am feeling shame. Apologies for my conduct for this evening.
That's alright.
Don't worry about it. See you in the morning.
Before we go, he outstretches forward and goes, thank you very much for your services tonight.
No problem.
I apologize greatly once again. You have a wonderful evening.
You too.
All right.
Thank
Wanna
you
go for
very
another
much.
round?
That's what I was.
I think that I need to recover from my evening. I did pass out.
Yeah, well, we do have another day of drinking planned, or at least Miles. Neumann does anyway.
All right.
so.
So you all find yourself going to rest.
Sleep, perchance to dream.
I love that
Speaking
Rook
of
just
which-
befriends people, like, just by, hey, wanna come and, like, stop my head from rotting? Hey, drunk people.
Fun little mini quest.
Isn't that how it works
That's
with
how-
drunk people though?
It really is.
Like just,
Yeah.
hey, you want to come do this thing with me?
Yeah. Absolutely. That was
I like doing stuff.
Hey,
character.
it's true actually. Like, you know,
And then
midnight
Bertie's just
shopping.
there, like,
This is fun.
Why am I here? I gotta open a shop in like.
Yeah.
You all find yourself going back to your rooms in the Wind and Wyvern. You close your eyes and let sleep take you. Bertolt.
Oh yeah.
As you find yourself falling asleep, the shadows of rest start to become perverted and permeated with this red, like dark red corruption that seems to you have a brief out of body experience. You see yourself kind of in the moment, and then go back to your own perspective, and you can now see yourself in this space, the dark red, almost coalescing into tendrils, reaching out towards you. You hear this unfathomably deep, whispering voice. It's crying out in this darkness. Freedom. You wake up.
It wakes up in a cold sweat. Like,
It is 4 hours later. You've had your trance.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that elves don't sleep
elves-
properly.
yeah.
It's a weird trance.
I mean,
oh, I'm so glad I don't have to sleep for a long
they
time.
dream within their trance.
Yeah.
They're just a little bit more aware.
Hey, that means I'll be up too.
Oh, yeah. Oh boy, I'm going pacing around the tavern. I think that was a fun time. Oh boy.
Can I already be up and just having breakfast?
Yeah.
Do I have a hangover? Do I have to roll for that?
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. Actually, no, because lesser
Yeah, I was just gonna say-
restoration, you're fine.
Yeah, that's why
Like,
I asked.
I mean, does that hydrate us though? Like, what is?
Well, it restores us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
hydration
cool.
can hit a low. So
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm fine. I'm just snacking on breakfast.
Having a
I'm
great
feeding
time.
some bacon to Hafren.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh,
I don't think they needed that.
that was a beautiful little sound effect.
Yeah, I think it's more of a swallow whole sort of situation.
I can't
Oh.
make the cracking sound. That's my crown.
Oh boy, you're already up. It's a busy time down the tavern today.
Are you okay, Bertie? You look a bit,
yeah,
how you say, shaken?
No, I'm fine. I'm excellent. How are you going? You pulling up well from the drinking?
I am fine. My pride, but I am fine. I know that one day in the future that will happen again. So I just have to live with that.
That's kind of, I guess that's the problem, you know? It's, yeah, I'm sure you didn't say anything too embarrassing, so it was fine. You know, from what I saw, sure it's all good.
I think I am okay now.
Excellent! Oh, great to hear. Wonderful.
Are you going to your oh?
Yeah, I might go, I might mull over some pictures, I think. I think it's gonna be a good day today. I think it's gonna be a good day. Yeah.
Would you
excellent.
like some assistance or just some company, maybe?
Oh, well, I suppose if you'd like to come, I might just go and check on the wares before Tanip gets up. Oh, yeah, sure. Come with me. I'll come show you to the cart.
Cool.
We're gonna go to the cart.
Okay. Yeah. So for the sake of brevity, is there anything people want to do today, or at all in the lead up to the festival?
Anya's just gonna like chill for a little bit with Birdie, just sort of observing, I guess. Not just Birdie, but like the passers-by and what's going on, as far as like the people that are attending the festival,
Yep.
etc. Just
Alright.
get a bit of a lay of the land of who's.
Okay. Any shopping? Because there are plenty of stalls here.
Yes. So
Maybe.
Newman will start the day off doing some tinkering. He's doing some adjustments to his devices. You
Alright.
see, yeah. And then secondly, he's going to buy potions because he needs potions
Well,
because
actually
he
a really
needed
good idea.
potions when he almost died.
All right. So it's getting to the latter end, like you're reaching kind of the halfway point of the festival, so there isn't really the greatest selection of potions.
I just
left,
want something.
but you do manage to find a stall that does seem to have quite a few potions, but as far as healing potions, is down to how many would it have left? Down to it's actually the last one.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so it's the last one.
Yes.
Neumann walks up and goes, "I'll take all of those." Pointing to the singular health potion.
Deal. Can I interest you in any of these other wares? So
If you can sell them to me.
I can sell them to you if you've got the money to spend.
No, I mean you need to sell it
Oh.
to me.
All right. So
Too much time around Birdie.
Because there's those high
Yeah,
standards
I have
now.
to say, yeah, like, you know, I'm used to some high energy selling, you know, so I don't know, this is quite unusual for me. I'm not used to just, here's what I have, what do you want?
Is Neumann the new cheerer?
all right.
He's just an
So,
average retail like person in buying stuff.
What have we got here? So we've got these things here. He holds up a bottle that the potion is almost like sediment, separated into like brown, silver, and grey layers, almost looking like stone, but still very much liquid. This here is a potion of climbing.
I don't think I need that. I reckon I'm pretty good. Pretty good at that department.
Sir, I am a cat.
All right.
But thank you.
Might be of interest to one such as yourself. So adventure, I believe. I did see you running around yesterday.
Yeah, did you see me jump off that that podium?
I did. That was entertaining.
Right?
Whose stall was it that
Please let it be this person.
we pretty much
Nah.
destroyed?
Did we
Jumping and climbing.
did we
away.
destroy the stone statue stall?
Oh,
Well,
we
I've
did
seen
Yeah,
definitely.
because that was
Sorry.
Vastal.
He was the bad
That
guy.
was the bad guy's
Stuff.
plan.
Yeah, we did end up like destroying one, I remember. So like,
No, but we
Oh,
destroyed
yeah.
another one that wasn't his.
okay. I don't want this to take too long, so I'm just interested in seeing what other potions I can get.
Anya might buy something later.
I've got this one that gives you the strength of a massive beastie.
Beastie. I do consider myself of the Beastie family.
It does like have a kind of dark blue look to the bottle with like kind of the occasional like almost like a lightning flash.
Oh, I like that.
The
Yeah.
bottle.
All right. How much for both that and health potion? I'll take both of them.
50,000 gold.
Oh no! I see what you've done here. You've gone way over my price range. What about that health potion? What is that health potion?
Health potion, that'll be 50 gold.
50?
50 gold if you can afford that one.
I mean, look, I'm not poor, but yeah, I'll do that. I'm actually very, very rich, but I've got too many of those lighting potions.
Sure.
Yeah, okay,
Alright.
I'll just buy the health potion.
So yeah,
50.
just a potion of regular healing.
Regularly.
Just for a little bit of flavoring for the feat that Anya picked in our level up, because we leveled up. While Anya is like observing and watching, she's also fine honing a skill she sort of in a little way had before, just from being blind.
Yeah.
That she was trying to perfect with in working with Hafren, and she is now using him to read lips.
Okay.
So she's getting him to go off and follow people and try and read their lips.
So, I think I will say for this particular ability, you will have to actually phase your vision into Hafren's as the regular Fine Familiar, because that does require that fine point of vision. But yeah, so you.
But if I went entirely into Hafren anyway,
that's what I'm
I'd be
saying. You
able
would
to
have to.
hear them.
Yeah. Yes.
Do I need to pick a new feat?
No, if you're within hearing range, because Hafren can still see further than he can hear, like bird's eyes.
Yeah, true. You got that sharp vision though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
You're
But-
observing this
And also,
inside.
people might be whispering too.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, she's fine tuning that, and also if there's any like, you know, when you have like a market stall in a marketplace, and where sometimes like they'll put up the 5 minutes later shop and go check out the other stalls for a little
Yeah.
bit. She's like watching to see if there's anyone interesting who comes by and mentions like interesting wares or wares that she might find interesting in particular, especially things that might buff Hafren a little bit or
Okay.
things of that variety.
Maybe not so.
Charmed things.
Maybe not so much for Hafren, but there is you do have a halfling guy go up to you and so you're mostly hanging around. Birdie's
Yeah,
stall, are you?
I can imagine that like while
So roll me a
Birdie
performance check for the day.
and Tanner.
Hey,
Nat
it's a nat 20!
Nice.
I am
Okay.
your
Successful day.
good luck charm.
Yes,
So you
yes.
that's
Yes,
I
that's
think-
two of us. No, three of the people that were
So
taking care of that lame
do you have any
stonemason.
bonus to that?
I don't actually think I have a performance. Oh, so
Would at least be your charisma bonus.
yeah, so +3, so 23.
So 23. So you managed to rake over the course of the day. You're going to manage to rake in 69 gold.
Like you can literally rake that. Like you would have to use a rake. to-
That's
That is
excellent.
so
But yeah, I can imagine she's probably like sitting behind the stall on like the back of the cart, but
Yeah.
like within talking range.
Yeah.
You know?
So one
Just
of
observing.
the one of the folks that comes by to buy an elixir is a halfling man. Kind of nice leather armor. Seems nicely made. Nicer than even most like typical leather armor by the looks of things. He says, you know, if you guys being the adventuring type ever need, if you want anything a bit more high quality to protect yourselves, I've got some stuff over at my stall.
Oh, I might follow you back there when you are done with your break.
Oh, sounds good. I'm just about to head back now. If you want to walk over
I
with me.
will come with you. Yes.
All right.
Take care. I'll see you later.
I'll be back.
So,
I'll be bald.
so yeah, he takes you over to his stall and he says, "So, I have armors of all kinds here. So what have I got that might be of interest for
I
you?"
am only proficient in light armors. Wait, how would I say that in a normal?
I don't wear anything too heavy.
I cannot wear anything too heavy in my profession. I am, and do not laugh, but I am a scout. So I just need that movability.
You want something like a nice leather, then. Okay, so let me see what I've got. That might be. So what are you wearing at the moment? Just fairly standard, non-enchanted stuff, I'm guessing.
I am wearing studded leather,
Dotted leather. Okay.
as you can most likely see. I cannot.
So, okay. So, what have I got? I've got not all that much, really. I don't have much of my studded leather stuff left. I've got some standard leather that's got some enchantments to it. So I've got this main thing is I've got a few of these sets of smoldering leather that are and he lifts up a suit of armor and you can smell it as if like, well, no, it's odorless. So but you can kind of feel I guess it's a breeze of sorts of smoke kind of emanating from this armor.
Does it like feel warm? Is it like a warm breeze, as if you're standing in front of like a campfire, or is it just a sort of odor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, not odor, but like essence.
Aura.
Yeah. So it's kind of that kind of campfire glow feel.
And what does the enchantment on this one do?
Simply produces these wisps of harmless, odorless smoke.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Be honest.
okay.
That would look so cool when you're running.
I am looking for maybe something more practical. The, how you say, aesthetics things do not really matter too much to me, as I cannot see them. But if you cannot assist, that is fine.
Well, I've only really got. Don't really have many suits other than kind of, I guess, gimmicky ones in the leather. Not really all that much demand for them in a place like this. But I do have a helmet.
You what?
Yeah.
It makes your eyes glow red.
I love that.
And he puts it on as if to demonstrate, and then realizes, wait a second.
I think that may give people the wrong impression,
I wish there was
as
someone else
they
to
may
do it.
assume that because my eyes are glowing, that I have sight. However, do you take commissions?
I'm not really in a place to do it here, but if you're ever up in Sleepwall, come talk to me.
I will commit that to memory, but also, what if it was just a really small commission?
What were you thinking?
So, as you may have noticed, this is Hafren.
Yeah.
Would you be capable of making some armor, something like flexible for him?
You want barding for your bird?
Yeah.
He gets out his little guidebook.
Just something that will help his armor class go. Something that will help him be less vulnerable to any stray attacks.
That's so cute.
You know, I've got.
Good armor.
You have.
Can it look like a suit, please? Like very fashionable, like.
No, I was just imagining like on the back, like just a little bit of leather on like the little breast area, and like a little bit on each of the wings, and then like mainly on the back, and then
so
maybe
cute.
just a
Little
tiny
helmet.
little hat, like a helmet.
And then
Made
he
of
will be
leather.
called
So cute.
Hatfrip.
I do have some scraps of leather for any adjustments on the mundane ones. You give me until the end of the festival, and I might be able to put something together for you for. And you can hear like the sounds of him like kind of scratching up
Yeah,
some
calculating.
designs and doing some
Yeah.
maths on some parchment. For Rush, about 3 gold.
It's a deal. She was expecting way higher than that. So she doesn't say that.
I mean, it's a small bird.
Yeah. Is there... I know I'm maybe pushing it, but I'm sure my bird would enjoy one of your fun aesthetic things. Is that possible or no? Or...
Most of them are sized for. Most of them are designed for humanoid. So
Yeah.
I don't think I've really got much in the way of bird stuff.
No, that is fine. Just the armor will be fine.
Is there anything shiny in the shop?
Yeah, is there anything shiny?
I mean, there are a couple of there's like there's some scale mail that's reasonably shiny, but there's also like a chain shirt and a breastplate that are exceptionally bright and
Okay.
gleaming.
The whole time, Hafren hasn't been sitting on Anya's shoulder, has been sitting on that and kind of just pecking at it a little bit. Not like in a damaging way, but just in a like, ooh, shiny thing. Ooh.
I like this thing.
He gives Hafren a weird look.
Please excuse Hafren. He likes shiny things. Just be grateful it's not your gold. Like some companions of mine have been.
It's all right. There's not much he can do to it. Magically enchanted to always look its best.
Oh, that is useful, I guess, for someone who can see.
Help.
For someone who is concerned with those methods.
All right. So, yeah. So, yeah. For the sake of brevity, so the armor is effectively so the binding is effectively padded armor. So it means that Hafren now can have like an AC of 11 plus his dexterity bonus, which bumps it up to 13.
Yay!
That's pretty good.
What was
That's
his
pretty good for a
AC?
bird.
12.
So 13. Cool.
Yeah.
That's better than it was, which I like.
But he also has disadvantage on stealth checks while wearing it.
That's so cute.
That's literally so cute.
I know. I need a draw.
Rook needs to witness this bird.
Wait, do you
What would
have
she
a-
think of like an
I
armored
don't
bird?
have. Oh, yeah, I do, actually. I was going to say I don't have Artemis, but he's on the art.
All right. Any other business before the festival?
Is this just like over 2 days? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
No, I
over
was
a
gonna
couple of
say-
days. So it's 13th, yeah, 14th, and then the 15th is the festival. So you go obviously and get your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't forget to visit your priest
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, definitely. I do that.
Stop the head
It's all
from
good.
rotting. Yeah.
How big is the town? Is it quite a small town?
Yeah, it's fairly small.
It wouldn't have any dodgy areas.
Not really, no.
There is that one tavern though.
That wouldn't happen. The one that I made dodgy
no
by like
question.
covering her in blood.
Yeah, there is the stone cup. Yeah. Often breaks into fights when it gets a little bit rowdy.
Oh
there.
yeah, that's another yeah, the other tavern.
That
As-
was
as
the
you've
town
kind-
we were in.
As
We were
you've
in the
kind of
medium
heard
place.
at this point.
Probably.
All right.
Yeah, it's probably.
So if
Too
not,
small. I
we'll
will not.
skip ahead to the festival itself.
Ooh,
The day of
okay.
the festival itself.
The,
I don't know why that's
There are
funny.
Sorry, not
Scenes
sure
in
if
the
the audio
background.
picked that up, but
so roll me 2 more performance checks for the rest of the festival.
How does Anya dance? Like, elegantly? Goofy?
19 and a 3.
I imagine
So
Don't know why I keep rolling so low.
collectively between the 2 days, you get about 40 more gold.
Excellent.
one's been
Having a
cancelled?
good
Yeah.
time.
Yes. All right. So, day of the feast day, the festival of wines. It's the local clergymen are dedicated to Symphos. Leads the proceedings, and there is basically massive like it's just the rowdiest party you could ever see in a town such as
Can I
this.
just say, in the morning when Anya's getting ready for the festival, Hafren takes an assortment of random shiny objects that he's found just around. So it can be literally anything. Like there's a spoon in there.
A
There's
golden
someone,
tooth.
Yeah, golden tooth. And he's put them all in her hair. And it kind of looks beautiful.
A golden tooth in your hair.
Oh,
It's just an assortment of shiny
That's like
things because that's
Hafren's-
what he thinks would be beautiful.
oh,
So nice. Yeah.
And it also Hafred has now made you an investment.
All right. So, yeah. So the festival is the thing. You all enjoy yourselves, and it comes to the evening where it comes time for the stalls to kind of pack up and discuss and work out where they're going next if they haven't already planned for such things.
Fantastic. Oh.
Anya's drunk again.
So
I'm
we
drinking.
rejoin our heroes at the massive feast at the evening. The stalls are all packed down, and the town hall, the town square, has now been converted to essentially a massive open air feast hall.
Street party.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
Street
Oh,
feast.
Street
Um,
feast.
Yeah. And while other places in Arkaza that you've been to would normally do something, if they were to do something like this, there would be magic involved. It is notable that like this is done manually. This is done like by a lot of volunteers in the town and
Oh, that's
and
really
people-
sweet.
physically bringing out these tables.
Anya does everything she can to help, which baffles a lot of people, I can imagine.
Very kind of her.
Yeah, that's really cool. Oh, it's gorgeous.
And we open the session back up to you guys to partake if you so desire.
Excellent.
My friend, what a wonderful evening.
Yeah.
Yes, Bertie?
Just wondering, are you two drunk? Have you been drinking again?
Yes.
I
guess this is day 3 or no? Actually, no.
Day 4.
This
You
is day
can-
4 because I said we'd have
Oh,
a day
boy.
to recover afterwards.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so like I went and helped this one lady bring out chairs, and she was like, "That was very kind of you. Have a drink on me." And so I did. And then I helped another man with him bagging up his stuff. And he was like, "That is very kind of you, young lady. Here, have some wine." And so I drank, and I drank some more. And then I helped you with your cart.
Well,
And
yes.
I don't think I was much of a help, but that is fine.
It was great. I really appreciated it.
Yes, and I was not as drunk as now. And now I have been drinking.
It's been it's good to celebrate a day, a hard one. Yeah, it's good. I'm glad for you. Also, Bertie is like, he's got like little flowers. He's kind of just, like manifesting his hair because he would normally just swoop those away, I guess. But they're like, he's like extra OTT today. The petals are still shedding, but he's kind of like just grown some flowers. That's like what they.
Do they look like little flower horns?
Yeah, pretty much.
Adorable.
It pretty much like tries to keep that kind of stuff, like just prune all that kind of stuff. But it's like he's bigged it up this time. 'Cause it's a special occasion.
Nice.
They got to show off as well.
Yeah,
So,
Tana, not having realized that like everyone would be dressing up like they are, just has her dancing lights up, and you see like these glowing globules of light essentially floating around her.
And that would be quite pretty because she's pretty much got like cotton candy kind of like
Yeah.
hair as well, pink hair.
That's a good
And she's like a
I'm
little
sh-
gnome as well.
I'm sure if Anya could see it, she'd appreciate it. Hafren.
Yes.
Is he chasing the light?
Yeah, he's
There
chasing
is
the
a
light
moment
five.
where like
Oh, yes.
where you see Hafren
like a cat with a laser pointer.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's probably like, if Tanip's okay with it, he's probably like nesting in her hair, like playing around
She'll
with it.
allow it.
Yeah.
Chill out.
If she isn't okay with it, Anya probably is like, Hafren, no.
So
Excellent.
there's a lot of
What do you-
feasting
what do you-
happening.
Yes.
There's a lot of feasting happening. Is there
Yes.
any dancing? Like a big
Yes.
dancing area?
Yeah.
Oh,
Alrighty. So, Neumann wants to attempt to start a conga line. So he's in the midst of dancing, but then he gets a stroke of inspiration.
Oh,
Something he
no.
hasn't done for a
Oh,
while,
no.
and he wants to do it. So he wants to. I'm assuming he would have maybe made a few dancing friends. You know how you just casually do that? Like, you might just group together and, like, do whatever else is doing around. So he might start with them.
Okay.
Yeah. And he'll say, like, put your hands on my back. And then he'll start doing a conga to the beat.
Okay. roll me a persuasion check to get it started.
Oh.
If you roll a whatever, it's just like, no, we hate that dance.
No, hang on.
You've got inspiration.
I do have my
Let's go
inspiration,
for
but I'm saving it. I'm saving that
I
for something
know.
important.
For those keeping track, I know inspiration technically like is supposed to not last past the end of a session, but I give it out so infrequently a lot of the times that I just allow it to carry
It's
over.
something we
All
should
right.
hoard.
So he's going to first start off by putting his hand on his shoulder and give himself guidance. So which is
So that is add 1d4. I
yes to an ability check. So yeah, okay, persuasion. It was a nat 20 anyway. It was a nat 20 anyway.
Do you have proficiency in
The
persuasion?
party is going wild.
No, I don't.
So what is your total? Because there are no critical successes in skills, technically.
23 total. Hang on, 24 total.
24. Okay. Yeah. So you managed to get like your initial group started.
Yeah. All right.
Now roll me a performance check to see like
How long
how
does this
well.
conga go?
And actually, you're technically being aided, so roll it with advantage.
And also it says this for 1 minute. I can just keep I just apply it to one ability.
So it applies to one check. You
One
would have
check
to
only?
recast it.
Recast it. Yeah. All right. And how
So
do
you have it
cantrips
applied.
work? Just
Oh, cantrips are like you
okay.
can
This
cast
is a
them whenever.
cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still this. I'll do it again.
Oh, because you've got advantage too, because you're being assisted.
Yeah, you do have advantage
Advantage. You're
from
being
the
assisted
aid.
by other people.
Better.
No, keep the number.
A 17 for the
Seven.
conga line to propagate.
Okay. So it's a pretty impressive sized conga line.
And then I start adding in a complex conga line maneuver on every
no.
fourth beat. So it's like 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. So everyone has to take their hands off one bit, clap, and then stick the leg out to the right and then to the left. So 1, 2, 3.
This is pretty
clap, leg out.
dangerous.
Okay.
I'm gonna say with that performance check, there's a few people who kind of struggle with it.
That's fine,
Most
it's
of the
fine.
line manages it.
Everyone's drunk enough that they
Yeah.
don't care if they're
Enjoying
unsuccessful.
themselves.
All right. Yeah. He's just going to tire himself out doing this. He's so happy this is what turned out the way it did.
All right.
But he's
So-
quite enjoying watching this display.
Myself, Johanna
So-
wants to get in on this conga line. But
Come in.
Brooke is no.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
not a
Brooke is
dancer.
like not enjoying the. It's gotten really noisy.
Oh.
There's too many people about, so
Okay.
she's just kind of she was having a nice drink with you guys, but now it's getting really wild, so she's just gonna kind of get a little bit away and get her hood. And then accidentally set fire to her hood. But she's cool with it because she's fire resistant.
It's fine. It's
No,
normal.
it's just on fire. It's all fine.
Her hood's on fire now.
All
Gonna
right.
have to buy a new one, but it's good.
I mean, it's probably not so hot as to burn it as in burn through,
It's a little sing.
but it's But
There's a bit of smoke.
you'll probably notice that there is definitely singeing already in the inside of the hood.
Yeah, it's very sing.
Yeah.
Just in general.
That's
It
excellent.
lives with that.
Oh my gosh.
Like
Brain's like,
trying to keep chill.
So-
keep drinking.
physically, like body language wise, is it quite apparent that you don't want to do the dancing?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Aw.
Because Neumann was thinking of doing, you know that rope, the fake rope pull in, like the fake lasso. He was gonna like throw it at you and pull you in.
I mean, you can do that anyway. It's just
He's
gonna be
doing
very
it now.
awkward.
He's conga lining towards you. Like the whole line is coming towards you.
Persuasion check.
I look intimidated.
He looks eyes at you and smiles and then does the lasso build up and then throws it towards you. What do? The fake lasso goes around you and he pulls. What happens?
I'm gonna glare at you.
He gets his left hand and gets another fake lasso and he does the same thing. He's at the front of the conga line, so he's got 2 spare hands.
I'm just like,
He just can't clap anymore.
I'm just trying to meditate here. I'm just nope. I'm ignoring.
His fake lassos, which he was holding on with a clenched fist, just turns into 2 thumbs ups, and he goes, "I understand," and then he starts doing the conga line away.
I love that.
That's so great. I love that.
Rook,
Oh, if she
Turnip,
wasn't like overwhelmed. she'd
do
be
you
cool.
want to see something very cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so Anya sort of in her chair just sort of leans down a little bit and like picks up like a handful.
boy.
And she just dumps it on the table. She's like, "What's this?" And she grabs her staff out from where she keeps it at her back and just whoops the soil, and a beautiful flower appears.
Oh, no. That's actually quite.
This is my one party trick. I can do it.
Wait, who was it to?
Ten.
Was that to me?
I think the ladies in your vicinity.
Yeah, it was
Kind of
to
like-
everyone.
Oh, it's
I'm
everyone.
assuming we're all
Cool,
sitting
cool.
like
I missed it.
close, and she just like put it on the table and was
Nice.
like,
I think the only person not in close proximity at the
That's-
moment is Neumann.
Yeah.
Conga
Is-
master.
Yeah, so that's 1 charge you use.
yeah,
so cool.
there's 10
Although-
charges,
although-
and I get 1d
1d6 plus
6
4.
plus 4 at dawn.
Nice.
Yes.
So
Rook is impressed with that, and her rage level just like drops down. She's like, I'm calming down a little.
Me as a player, I'm sorry that I induced you with anger and rage. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing this
normal
conga, so
thing.
I'll let other people do their RP. I'm happy with
just
Conga's
for reference, it's a daisy.
Oh,
Nice.
lovely. So Bertie looks incredibly relieved that you made a flower come out because he's like, "Huh," like it's just that really awkward big grin, really like where you just like throw dirt on the table. You're like, oh boy.
Is there any like just common folk who would have been like around the table and seen that? And what are their reactions?
There are a few weird stares.
But what's their response to the flower? Do they think it's cute? Were they charmed by that, or were they just like, this is weird?
They're not kind of close enough for you to really be able to.
But
gauge.
what does Tanip think of it too, darling?
Oh, she's quite
She
taken with it.
impressed?
Yeah.
She, ooh,
Oh. Flowers are pretty cool, so it's good.
Flowers are
Good job.
awesome. Flowers are awesome. Love flowers.
I'm just imagining like Newman saying this, like he's just passing by on the conga line. That's actually really cool.
I love that.
That's literally so cool.
You can do like a Chinese whispers down the conga line, like flowers are awesome.
Yes.
And by the end of
Flowers
it,
awful.
and by the end of it, yeah, it's like flowers are stupid.
Flounders are awful.
Actually, yeah. Because you're like you did your cool flower thing to the girls. Grace gonna be like, and then join on the conga line. No, this is great. Yeah,
Tanip
dancing
locks
looks
eyes
awesome.
with Tanip, and Newman's like, and do they control the dancing lights?
Yes.
Can they join the conga as well, like behind?
Okay. So, picture this. Catherine on Tanip's head while Tanip's playing about. And you know how birds do that thing where, like, if they're shaking about, just how they look? Yeah, that's happening right now.
I'm just imagining.
Which also me.
He does the kicks in the
Anya
right.
has no idea what's going on.
She's just like trying to flash, and it's just like.
Heads would most likely stay in place though.
Yeah. So she can see sort of.
I guess like Tanip's like cotton candy hair is probably flopping around everywhere though, so it's just an experience.
Interesting.
All right. Okay. I'm done. I need to stop this conga. There's too much conga.
Time.
There is a limit to how much conga one can control.
Okay.
It's like it's getting to the point where the conga line, there's not enough room for it.
It's like
and so
it's
like the
snake.
conga line's like going into the back of the conga
Yeah,
line.
it's like snake.
So we need to do like advanced maneuvers, like up, down, up, down, up, down, up.
Well, that's happening. So, Rook, what are your plans for what? Ooh, I'm turning into Kira.
Yeah.
What are your plans for after the festival?
Well, I don't really have any. I'm still trying to. Thought I might travel around a bit.
More
I'm-
adventure?
Yeah. If I could. I'm unaffiliated with any mercenary groups, so if I could find an adventuring troop, I'd be happy to go along.
I do not know what I am doing. Isa, I am similar to you, only I am not necessarily a mercenary. Although I guess the line between adventurer and mercenary is very thin.
That's
I
true.
also kill people for money sometimes. But it's not all the time. Sometimes it's right.
Well, that's fair. I think it's better to stay out of the mercenary troop if you can. If you can stay independent, you won't have to deal with as many annoying nobles. People ordering you about.
Don't worry, nobles hate dragons too, so sometimes.
Yeah, that's useful. Stay independent.
She has just a mental flashback to like a noble that she once dealt with one time, probably.
A little war flashbacks.
Oh boy.
Oh, nobles. Those noblemen. They do not know the struggle.
Exactly. They don't know what we do, what's involved.
I know.
They're just
They
like,
don't
"Kill
even
this
want to
dragon,"
get their hands dirty.
but then they won't.
My hands are always dirty.
That's
Exactly.
probably because you just pick up dirt all the time.
yeah. I put
But Neumann says as he's walking by with the conga line.
Yeah, her hands are still covered in dirt. And she can't see that they're covered in dirt. She can only feel the grit.
And a moment later, like, Catherine comes in within enough proximity that you get a bit of your kind of blurred vision back
Yeah.
for a minute before he just passes back through the line.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe something will fall upon us like a brick house. And we will adventure and murder and do what we want for money.
Exactly. That's a good outlook on life.
It is how I have to live my life. This is the life that I have. So why not embrace it and not be upset about all of the things that have happened in the past that I cannot change?
Hey now.
It's just such a big life, you know?
Oh, I know. Believe me. You
Oh,
want to talk about it?
no.
That is understandable.
Another drink.
I just...
Here.
Why do I lose everyone?
Hey now. I'm gonna pat your back. I'm gonna pat your back and like
She
slide
takes another
drink
drink.
over.
She's fine. That's an 18.
Is she fine?
Oh well.
She's not passing out.
Yeah. She's physically okay at this stage.
She's just like,
constitutional.
you know that sort of quiet hiccup crying? She's just doing that like... It is fine. I'm sorry. This is twice now you have seen me in a very messy state.
No, it's okay.
It is many days. Oh, I am an embarrassment.
It's all right. I understand.
Bryn would be so upset. Oh.
Tell me if there's anything I can do. If anyone you want me to kill, anyone who, because that's a good way of
Droop's solution to
that's
everything.
my solution.
Killing someone.
Yeah,
There is
It's
too
worked.
much death already.
Do you want me to kill the death?
Oh.
It is fine. Do you want to see another flower? I can do that at least.
Yeah,
This is at least
you
one
make
life
light flowers.
that I can create.
Can you make other kinds of flowers?
Well, that's all right.
You picked a solid choice.
She like really sadly and pathetically just taps the same patch of soil, and now there's just 2 daisies in this tiny bit of soil just fighting each other.
There we go.
Do you know that the flowers, they aren't magical. They have their own life now, so they can die too if we do not part them.
That's amazing.
Sorry, that's me laughing. I know. Life is such a fickle but wonderful thing.
Exactly. See,
Who's gonna
you
take
can create wonderful things.
11?
You're quite a few in at this point, aren't you?
Oh, no.
On the line of like, life is such a fickle and beautiful thing.
Does she face plan into the daisies?
Oh no.
Yes.
Can I roll a dex to catch her? Protect the daisies.
Roll a dexterity saving throw. It's too sudden for you to really.
No.
really
It's like slow motion.
I can imagine like she falls into it and then like the petals just sort of lift up and then
Scatter
Yeah.
float down. It'd be pretty if it wasn't so pathetic.
Oh wow.
That's on
time. Well,
And
there's a
no-
lot of fun here.
On that note, that's been about 90 minutes, so we might take our break here.
What a
Alrighty.
depressive conclusion.
Yeah, sorry,
Well-
dear listener.
Well, so next time you'll have to work out what your next, where you're going from here.
Okay.
Okay.
Hope you guys enjoyed our fun festive time.
And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Toodaloo.